And welcome back to Icarus, Olympus solo open world. Let's start by putting Bully back in the pen part. Right. So, last time let's see, finished Killist mission and we placed our first biofuel drill on the oxide over here, because we need more organic resin. We have the water wheel placed now, so we do have power. Water wheels, plural. We have power and we have a deep freeze, which obviously not gonna work during when the water wheels get clogged up, but that's fine for now. Actually, let me put it in here. Let's see, what do we have electronics wise? Only 20. 3 titanium plates. No idea what I was trying to make. I was wanting to make. Material processor or electric furnace? Ah, material processor. See, we need 8 carbon fiber, 30 aluminum ingots. Well, for carbon fiber, we're gonna need aluminum ingot already as well. So, as you can see, we need 32 organic resin and 16 epoxy. Epoxy is an issue, as usual, on Olympus, but that's fine. Do we have an aluminum deep vein somewhere around? That's the wrong one. This one. Aluminum. We do. Not that far away actually, so that's good. That means we're gonna make a drill first. For which you need 20 copper and 12 steel ingots. The copper ingot, half of it we need to turn into wire. And then we're gonna need 12 epoxy, so more hunting is in order. Do things like that. Okay, so we shortly gonna need some more materials to repair our tools. That one is a downer. There's a wrong one. You escaped me once, you couldn't escape twice. Alright. More animals, please. Piggy. Hello. 5. 5. Good. More bones. Buffalo should give me a decent amount of bone. 63. Not bad. With 35 for the juvenile. Oh, I'm full of slots. That's fine though. I think. See, we have the wheat here. We have to. And yep, here's where we. There's a wheat field. This here location we have built our base multiple times back in the days when we were doing missions still. Lots of times. That's kinda our go-to location for base. I have to go that way. Check. Drop off some bones. Now we can make more crossbone, which we can then turn into whatchamacallit? Epoxy. I'm using gamey meat, so this gamey meat I'm actually gonna cook. That's all of that. 850 leather, so give me some more rope. Pet the animals for a little bit of shared experience, extra shared experience that is. Okay, let's grab some more oxide. $32, good. Can use it to make organic resin. So 32 we need here. First epoxy. Boom. Then organic resin. Then when that's done we can make the 8 carbon paste we need for another drill. Only need 5 by the way. So carbon paste we don't need for the drill. We need it for material process, I believe, right? Yeah. Anyway. Give me 50 more iron so I can make 2 more biofuel cans. Good. Let's drop off some fur. Consume some food. Grab you, put these 2 there. Let's go place the drill on biofuel. That way. Olympus is always harder to get up cliff sides like this. Easier in sticks. And even easier in Prometheus. Here we are. This is F2, keep it 2. And aluminum, where we're gonna place a biofuel drill. Okay, that's marked in my notes. I'm gonna need beacons. let's just shuffle through through simple quests until we find the abandoned base one. Because that's gonna give us a nice reusable beacon. The build watchtower one also gives you a beacon. It's not that well reusable, but I can place it one in base. Because that one is only gives you like the standard blue marker. You can't change the color, you can't change the icon, you can't change any text. However, it's still a beacon, so you can use it to mark base. Okay, let's take you apart. The resources, eh? I'll just start this one and then straight away abandon it. Don't have to spend any resources there. It's gonna be like 5 minutes before I can do another simple quest, but that's okay. More gaming meat. Need to go there. Oxide. Leather can go there. Silica. Bone. Combine. There's that. I have my ceiling and I have my overhangs. So at this moment I don't really need more concrete. Ah. Carbon paste is done. Good, you can go in there. Make more crushed bone, grab the rest of the epoxy, and go in there. I'm gonna need what, 30 I believe, for the material processor. 30 aluminum, yes indeed. 8 carbon fiber and then 50 more electronics. Well, guess what? I don't have the copper or the gold for that. I have the gold, by the way, not the copper. So there's no copper ore close, huh? Deep vein wise. That just means I have to go out and check for copper. There's a bear somewhere around here. Steel knife is over halfway gone, but I still do have my iron knife. However, let's just go and repair. Or not. He is, looks close. He sounds close. Okay. Straight away. Swiped by the guy. Also got like stuck. Luckily we can survive a hit. Because now with the better food and the better armor, well we have armor now. And let's see, use one of those. Let's just craft a couple of new ones. There you go. Let's go and repair the knives before we go out on exploration mission or an ore finding mission. More gamey meat to be cooked. Deep freeze. There you go, I'll throw that in there as well. Some bones can be thrown in here. Yeah, oxygen and water are still fine. Let's go see if we can find a copper deep vein. Somewhere close-ish. Yeah, playing this here Riverlands, especially this part here, before you could swim up waterfalls, and pathfinding was annoying. That has been vastly improved with the ability of swimming up waterfalls, so happy about that. Oh, and I forgot to repair my knives, obviously. Eh. We'll see how it goes. Too bad you can't use equipment whilst on the back of a mount. Otherwise I could have run around on my mower scanning for ore. Would have been so much easier. So this thing has a range of about a map grid. Coming up on a map grid range. I'll grab some of this. I will leave the stalks alone. I'm possibly gonna spawn new crops on the ground. They tend to, sometimes. Hence, you're only picking the crops from the ground. Do it with a sickle, so you get more yield and you get seeds, because I have the threshing attachment on the sickle. If I pick them up by hand, I wouldn't get any seeds and I would get less yield. So that's the corn, and then we can continue heading westward in an attempt to find a copper deep vein, which is not too far from base. We need some more salt, so I'm quickly gonna grab this one. Enzyme geyser. That's a cliff. Hey, okay. Now you're gonna die. Your own fault for attacking me. You shouldn't have done that. Now you're dead. Yeah. Let's grab some yeast, and I've used seed as well. Let's see, there's stone. This is E2, keep at 2. This is stone. I mean, weight-wise. Plenty of weight left, so let's grab some more salt. There's a bear, we're gonna grab the bear. And now we switch to our iron knife, because the steel knife broke. I mean, I could go for fists. It is but a bear. It's gonna take so long, you know. So, bear down. Almost full on slots. Now full on slots. 5 actually. Something spoiled. Something didn't spoil. I got the bones. Okay. I can always throw out the yeast. I have the yeast seeds, so. Where are we at? I'm gonna go south till I reach the other mountain. Then I'm gonna turn back to base. If I don't find any copper deep vein here, then it means there is no copper close to the west of the base. It's that simple. Ignoring the other bear. I mean, could have taken him, but poor bear. Wouldn't stand a chance anyway. I do want to go to the other side of the river. However, where can I get up again, hey? Is the question. I mean, I can try near the waterfall here. See if I can get up on the other side of the river. I mean, I always have some rams on me, so always use those. You might actually have to. Yeah. Come on, don't get stuck there. Okay, now we're gonna lean left. And we're gonna go back towards base. There's a wolf. Care about wolf. Still plenty of weight left. Wait, capacities. Oh, did I already finish the salt? Looks like it. Okay. Good. Copper define anywhere? What do we have here? Iron. We are E3, keep it 1. There's iron. Nice to find iron. I do, however, need copper, which we just got a ping on. Most likely in a cave here then, hey? At least quite possibly in a cave. Oh no, maybe not. Hold on. At least this is bringing us a bit closer to base again, so that's good. Yep, found it. There's the bear. This is E4, keep it 8. There's copper. Check. Okay. Let's continue our circle. Okay, going east. Let's see, map wise, yeah. Oh, we're close to our shuttle again. So we're like just over half a map grid. Okay. So there could be some. I went here and then there, so I should do a pass straight through the middle then. See if there's anything there. I thought the scanner had a little bit more range, but yeah, let's just cut through straight to base from here. There's the base. And we are back at base. Good, good. Drop some bones in there. Turn them into crushed bone. And get this one out. Put that one in. Bacon can go in there. The steaks can go in here. Lock in there. leather and fur. Salt, you are done. So salt that. Remainder can go in there. And then we have some sticks we can drop off. There we go. Good. Now we did find ourselves a copper deep vein, albeit a bit away. However, I don't have the copper to build a drill. So let's repair those two. You know what? Repair this one as well. This one still has over 30k durability, so that's fine. In-game time 17, almost 30. So what are we gonna do? Go up here. Make sure that cave is empty. There's this big cave here as well, which you can go to. Take the buffalo and cart. It's gonna be a tad hard to find a way there. I mean, going there is doable. Just swim down the waterfalls. Going back is gonna be a tad harder. I'll have to go like around here probably. There's a cave here, decent sized. Let's see, do we have a better simple quest? There's the one. We're gonna do that one first, though. We're gonna go sleep. Hey, candy droplets. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Also, to find caves, what do you recommend? Icarus Intel. IcarusIntel.com. If you don't want to use an external source, the next best thing is from the workshop. Let me try and find it. There is a cave finder. If I can find it still. There used to be, let's put it that way, there used to be a I never unlocked this one. A cave finder in the workshop. There is one which you can craft planet side. But I believe there's a workshop one as well. Or am I mistaken? Not really. There, it might be. No, I can't find it no more. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Icarus Intel, or just you look around when you travel. Caves, if they're open, they are quite easy to see, and if they are closed, they're still relatively easy to recognize. Because if it's a closed cave with a rock wall in front of it, it's a pretty flat wall. So, like I said, quite easily to recognize. Okay, let's see. There's the part. Now, with this simple quest, there are two ways to do this simple quest. One way, and that is the one I'm gonna do right now, is you go up to the pod, you grab the beacon, and then you go find the base. It will then put a search area on your map, a purple circle. That's where you have to go to. Alternatively, this works better in open areas. You first go find the base and repair it before you grab the beacon. Because if there is, oh crap, it's an orange flash storm. This orange storm is gonna destroy the base as well, so I have to be quick now. Animals guarding / attacking that base are only gonna spawn in as soon as you grab the beacon from the pod. So if you go to the base and you repair it, and only then you go out and grab the beacon, you make it slightly easier for yourself. I could have straight away abandoned the mission again, because I have the beacon, but I want this stuff. Sometimes there is good stuff to find here. Now let's continue repairing stuff. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff, because you don't need to repair these. They don't need to be in here for the mission. And they will get destroyed by weather. And I'm gonna pick them up, and I'm gonna break them down for the resources. Bear cup. Now bear cubs, they do attack other animals as well, so if you're lucky, they're gonna go after local wildlife instead of coming after the base. But you need to be lucky. And you don't need to repair it 100%, but this storm is not gonna be helping anything here. Because this storm is gonna damage base pieces whilst I'm trying to repair it, so yeah, counterproductive. Out of stun. There's another bear cub coming in. Hey. Now come on, don't get me stuck in the freaking tree. If they fully destroy a base piece, you cannot repair it anymore. Also, now with the flash storm, there is always the risk of base being set on fire, which is gonna reduce the amount of base pieces. Good. I'm gonna pick up everything here. I don't want to leave this base behind, because everything is gonna get destroyed, including the beams, everything except these thatch windows. So you'll end up with a bunch of floating thatch windows. I don't have the slots. Well, guess what? Let me make some slots. This one I definitely wanna keep. And let me skin you already. Backpack full again, huh? Okay. I can always like just drop the base pieces, or I use some of these base pieces because I only have like 7 ramps on me. Let's make some more. full, I can't pick up this. It's fine, I'll throw the meat out. The hammer is broken again. There we go. Let's see, destroy all 5 of these. Something is aggroed. Why are you aggroed on me? If you don't mind me asking. Another buffalo aggroed? Why? Why did you aggro on me? Well, you're dead now, that's for sure. You're no longer gonna be aggroed on me. Never ever again. And let's see, grab these. And I can destroy these, I can destroy all of those, there you go. Can't pick these up if they're not fully repaired, so I have to repair them first before I can pick them up. But like I said, I do want to get rid of them all, because otherwise they're going to be annoying. Why are you attacking me? Is this because this is a little base location thingy? I don't know. Hey, well, it's their lives, they are thrown away. I just hope though that I have gonna have enough inventory slots to grab stuff for the rewards from the car. Probably I won't, but we'll see. A couple more beams. Go. I can destroy the remaining beams. I can destroy this one. 3 slots. Let's first have a look what the rewards are. Minerals. I'm gonna go for the minerals. I mean, I could go for the furniture, but not the most useful at this very moment. Let's see, if I throw out sticks in favor of wood, I think that's a good idea. From 1 stack of wood I can make 10 stacks of sticks. So I'd rather bring the sticks than the wood. Okay. How much space for bones do I still have? Not a whole lot. However, I can drop leather. I've been turning leather into rope anyway. I'd rather have the bones for let's go for epoxy. bones, 14. Yeah, I'll grab this one and I'll leave the rest. I'll grab you as well. Can't get all the bones from the other buffalo anymore unless I leave behind fur, which I could actually do. If we leave the fur, and then we can grab the bones from here. Bye bye Bambi. Poor little Bambi. Bambi gone. Okay. Time to head back to base. I can put the beacon at the copper drill. Make more crushed bone. I'll put the armor pieces in here for now. Those I'll drop off in there. You can go there. Nope. Here. Boom. Drop off the wood. I do want some sticks, but it's fine though. I'll just grab the buffalo here for some leather for bones. Bye. I said I want some sticks on in my inventory, so there we go. Okay, so somewhere over there. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it on the aluminum. Don't have to drill for copper anyway. So let's go place the beacon at aluminum. So, this is aluminum. See? Aluminum. Cheap way to get yourself some early game beacons. Oh, there's a bear. Let's go kill the bear, shall we? Hello. Poor bear, I feel sorry for him. Here we go, do this fish a little bit. Punch him in the nose. In the eye. In his ear. Hello. Yeah. Up until the time I'm getting fed up with it, I'm like, this is taking too long, and then I'll go switch back to the knife again. He hit him in the nose. He doesn't like it. Yep. Boom. I'll punch you in the face. Okay. Now staying too long. Now I'm gonna switch to the knife again. Or with my fist I do 4 damage at a time. With the knife I do 66, 67. See? This is fists, only 4 damage a time. So it takes way longer for you to actually wear him down. And obviously the longer it takes, the more chance of you accidentally making a mistake and him getting a swipe in. That's something you want to try to avoid happening. But on the other hand, it is more fun punching him to death. It just takes a bit longer. But it is good for practicing your dancing with bears though. Bear jousting. See? Nose down. Not too hard. Once you know the motions. Should have got hidden in the rock. Anyway, let's head back to the base. Let's go grab the buffalo and visit the big cave once more. Some more bones, we can make more crushed bone, and then we have enough for epoxy. Good, good. More steaks to go in there. Some leather I can drop off. Yeah, let's wait for this crushed bone to be finished. Then we start making epoxy. Okay, you're on max speed, was holding cards, good, good. Can give you some more attack. Attack scores blunt to the trauma. I can't make the tier 4 food off anyway, because I don't have the materials yet. Yeah, carbon paste. I need carbon fiber. So about all that, let's actually repair the pickaxe. There we go. Yep. Hunt and crafting tools. I'm gonna request and abandon. I don't want either of these, so bye. Mission failed, I know, don't care. How are you doing food and water wise? Oh, you're out of water, huh? Let's quickly fill up the water trough then. The bucket is full. Good. That means we're gonna go for a mining run. I'm grabbing the buffalo because you can haul a whole lot of resources in one go. If I would take the mower, I would be faster. However, I would be limited to my own inventory because mower only has like 3 slots, and mower can't carry as much weight as the buffalo can. The buffalo can already haul 1300 kilos, and once he's fully leveled, he'll be able to pull like 16, yeah, over 1600 kilos. So you can put a lot more ore in the cart. Nice big cave here. I've mostly mined it out already, but there is still some nodes that haven't been mined yet, so that's what you're gonna do now. Start by this here coal. Oh, I should not forget. Set you to follow. And pet you, so you get the maximum shared experience. Let's see. Here's the ores. Give me the ghost image. Come on. There you go. This is why I always bring ramps. So I can get to those higher up nodes that are otherwise harder to reach. There's iron, there's coal. Do we have any flat one? I do have floors. For this one we use the ramps. The buffalo should teleport to me if I get too far away and he can't reach me. One of the reasons why I put him on follow, so he's gonna teleport. Iron, gold. There's a gold which you can only partially mine because the rest is in the rock. Tough luck. I'll get to the mine here. Mostly iron, but there's some better stuff as well, like titanium here. Copper, I'm very short on. Copper, something you're always short on. Electronics uses a lot of copper. And let's try and find our mount again. Should be around the corner to the right here. See, there he is. Oh, did he get stuck or something? We can't have that. It looks like you are kinda stuck. There are always ways to get unstuck again. So consume some food. Especially the dried stringy meat for the plus 15% melee attack speed. Meaning I can mine faster. Mining is considered melee, so stringy meat food buffs are very good for mining. By the way, also for cutting down trees, but also knifing animals in the face. It's all melee attack speed, so very useful food buff. Oh, there's copper up here. I hadn't seen. Can I get up here? Good. And there's iron up there. That's as high as I can jump. That means let's grab the ramps so I can get a little bit higher. See? I usually do it with beams because I always have beams on me. They're quite useful if you need a way away from enemy animals, predators. So I always have beams on me anyway, but whilst mining, ramps is really easier. So that's why at some point I decided to also have a stack of ramps on me. Now it's part of my standard equipment, a stack of beams and a stack of ramps. We got ourselves another level, which we don't need no more because we're on max level already. Oh, here, look. 1365 kilos. Yeah, always handy to have buffalo with cart with you. Yeah, whilst mining is always handy to have a buffalo with cart with you. Of course, the buffalo can carry a lot of stuff in the cart, that is. Or technically, it's hauling, not carrying. And like I said, a lot of slots, a lot of weight. Useful companion whilst mining. I'm gonna need an extra cupboard, I think, when I can get back home. Store all the ore. That's fine though, because we're getting plenty of iron. Iron is the main ingredient for cupboards. 40 iron ingots. That's 80 iron ore. Good thing we're getting a lot of iron here. More ore. As you can see, not all of this cave is like actually a cave as such. Sheltered and cave debuff. Some parts of the cave is unsheltered and has no cave debuff. This is kind of if you build like a big room base, a big room in your base, and if the it's like bigger than 10 building pieces wise, shelter calculations become a tad wonky. What you can do then is like build a couple of half walls just to break up the surface. And then shelter calculations will work proper again. This is kind of the same. This here cave is so big. Shelter calculations get a tad wonky, and not all of a cave is being calculated as being sheltered. You can make use of it, because you can have a base which is like mostly sheltered, but some part of it not cave debuff. If you want to make a cave base, because if you make a cave base, the cave debuff is always going to be your biggest issue. And when you're in base, you're constantly getting the cave debuff, the cave one. That's not the worst to have if you are in base, but still. It's annoying debuff. Did you get a level? You did, 2 even, good. Increase weight capacity, there you go. 1391. We might have emptied out the cave now though. It might have been the last. So if you get up on your mount, the cave darkness goes away for a couple of seconds. So I'm now making use of the phenomenon to check to see whether or not I indeed cleared out a cave. I don't think it's really an exploit as such, but it is it's definitely a bit cheesy. The game allows me to, so I'm not cheating as such. Titanium, for which you need ramps to get up there. Oh, there's coal there as well. Okay, and up you there. Looks like there's still plenty of ore here. Missed this part of the cave. There you go. I could have waited till I had a titanium pickaxe to mine everything proper for better yields. No, I'm like, why? Also run the thumper, and at some point you'll be having like drills on all resources, and then resources become a non-issue anyway. So yeah, I'm basically with that in mind, I'm already starting to mine everything with my platinum pickaxe, instead of waiting for the titanium pickaxe for just a little bit of extra yield. I could have taken the space pickaxes I got for this one mission for a bit of extra yield on copper and gold. again, so that buff is actually active for sure. Titanium here, let's see how much we can get from this node. The entire node still, cool. Definitely gonna need extra storage for all the ore. Definitely. More. Also, I have the idea that when you go sit on your mount, when you mount your mount, that it's resetting the cave debuff timer. Okay, now you are over encumbered. And you're almost full as well. So I'm gonna grab some heavy ores. Some heavy stacks from here. So I will carry myself, and then I can let you carry all the lighter ores. How is that? There's gold up there, and there's a couple more nodes on the floor here. Gold up here, huh? Come on. A little bit closer. Can't reach it. I think there's the yeah, it's the hidden barrier here. I think is the issue. I can try this if I unlock from grid. Oh. There you go. Nice. It wasn't was an issue with like partially in the rock, the hidden barrier. More a range issue. Oh, at least it was some more gold, so happy with that. So the reason I took the heavy stacks in my own inventory and put all the lighter stacks in the Buffalo inventory. Buffalo doesn't care about the weight. The weight of the person on the back, the weight of the player. Player can be overcome by 2,000 kilos and Buffalo still doesn't care. So if I now grab all the heavy stacks in my own inventory, I'm over encumbered, sure, but the Buffalo is not over encumbered. So he doesn't slow down. And then I put the light stuff in Buffalo's inventory, so I free up inventory slots for myself. So all in all we can bring way more. We can bring home a lot more. Okay, let's see. 2 nodes there, here's all empty. Yep. Around the corner here, all empty. Okay, so these two, that is an iron and a platinum. Now I think the cave is cleared out. That's full. There you go. Not bad. So I want to go for more slots and more weight. Also this, it makes rank grants additionally bulky slot. So it can, the cart can carry 6 bulk items. Okay, that's where the exit of the cave is. That way. Ah, I think it's pretty empty now. Okay. Back to base it is. Yeah, you can always use more bulk slots. And carrying 5, that is like 2 extractors and a radar, etc, etc. Like Moa can only carry 1 bulk item, so that means if you want to go out for scanning for and drilling for exotics, Moa can carry 1 bulk item, you can carry 1 bulk item, meaning you can bring the radar, yes, but that means you only can bring 1 extractor. Now I've had it where I went all out exotics, like all 3 veins, purple veins, because it was an Styx I believe, or Olympus. But I was carrying the scanner and I had 6 extractors in the buffalo cart. So in one run I could go and place all 6 extractors. This was funny. Come on, get past there, there you go. Let's grab some more here and make another cupboard. Sure, I'll be partially blocking the window, but it's okay. It's okay. So you can obviously go in there. Oh, don't forget to set you back to wander. Back in the pen, thank you. And let's start offloading. Add to stacks, quite useful button. This all has to smelt, because there's no more room in the ore cupboard. So, talking about ore cupboard, let's sort first and let's grab a bunch of copper. to the bottom. First smelt copper and then gold. Thank you very much. Of course we do need copper and to an extent also the gold for more electronics. Electronics we need for our material processor. And then the next step is going to be fabricator, for which we need yet another 60 electronics. So we need 120 total. We only have 80 concrete mix. I don't have that. What do I have silica wise? Because I also need a bit of glass. So let's also smelt some glass. I have 200 silica. So give me like 53 sap. Again, make 3 sap on the bench. It's slower than in your inventory. However, it gives you experience and also gives your mines experience. So 2003 sap, sorry, 2000 sticks coming up. I can make 3 sap out of it, which I then can use to make like 50 more cement mix. 1, 2, 3, 400 stone. So 53 sap, and then I can make the cement mix. This one I can make epoxy. I mean, I can grab the 53 sap from here. Why not? So I can at least already start making the concrete mix. There you go. Now obviously material processor and electric furnace are going to need electricity as well to operate. So that means 2 water wheels ain't going to be enough. So there's another need for electronics. See, we have 10, so I need 50. So that's 150 copper, and so 130, 125 copper. It's 200, I'm gonna have 229er. Good. I'm gonna need more electronics anyway, so. Ore-wise, you know what, I could as well like smelt it all, why not? So swap this. There you go. Oh, you know what? Boom. First want the copper, then the glass. Hence this here order. Sort here. Throw that in there so you can keep going for a bit. When this is all used up, you can start pulling from here. So that you can keep on going for a bit longer. There's 25, 200, okay. Should be good. Yeah, I need another 100. Ah. Well, since I'm gonna have to wait a bit for this anyway, we could as well go for a quick smoke. Before I go though, I will renew my food bus, so I don't run out of those. once the material processor and the electric furnace are done, I definitely need stuff for biofuel drill for the copper here. Yeah, especially the copper is gonna be something I'm gonna be short on. So yeah. Smoking, bad habit by the way. Don't try it at home or anywhere else for that matter. Bad habit. Yeah, the thing is, starting smoking is easy, but smoking is addictive. Starting is easy, stopping not so easy. Been there, tried it, couldn't make it. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I am gonna go for a quick smoke and I will be back in a couple of minutes. And we are back with a new soda. So, let's see how much copper has been smelted now. 100 copper. Give me 4 glass already. So, copper wire. For 50 copper I'm gonna need more resin and more epoxy. So grab epoxy, make sure we have patted the mounts for this extra shared experience. There's epoxy. Let's grab some oxide. I have to empty it out of me. I thought the biofuel had run out, but had run out of space in the drill. That's fine though. Let's make another 100 organic resin. And then I realized this one was filled. 3, 4, that's 303 sep. 2, 3, 4 more. QQ. I need like 100 more sticks. And here I can make more 3 sep. Make 3 sep in here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this 106 will remain in here. "20 seconds till the organic resin is done. And then we can make our electronics. I like your shirt, thank you. Been wearing the Jack Daniels t-shirt for, I don't know, 7, 8 years now. I have a whole bunch of those. It's very easy. I don't have to worry in the morning like, what am I gonna wear today? I just grab the top one from the stack, and it's always a Jack Daniels t-shirt. So. Okay, this is our material processor. Once the electronics are done, it needs 12 screws. That's the stuff for material processor. I tend to keep it all in the top left, so I know what to craft and what I still need, what I need to add extra material wise to do the actual crafting. Let's see, go. Oh, I can put it one closer. Hold on. There you go. I'll put him down here for now. Press R to lock to grid lines, I should say. Now we can hook them up. From here to there, and voila. we now have a working material processor. Has more slots than the mortar and pestle, and it is faster as well. So let's see, drop a 103 SEP in here. Let's just swap out the biofuel can in the oxide drill. There you go. Can start filling it up again. There's my oxide here. Plenty of oxide, good. Can fill you up. Can fill this one up. Don't forget to regularly take out the spoiled plants from here. Because spoiled plants and charcoal is gonna give me gunpowder. Oh no, not true. Spoiled plants and dirt in the wooden composter or in the chemistry bench gives fertilizer, and charcoal is gonna give gunpowder. So 5 sulfur and 5 spoiled plants. 5, give me 5 sulfur. And I can make a wooden composter. Lovely. Put you down here. Grab the spoiled plants. Let's go and grab ourselves 100 dirt. Let's start digging for dirt. Need like 100 dirt, then I can make 10 fertilizer, which in turn will be turned into 100 gunpowder. Close use, well, glass and copper can go in there. Throw another 1000 charcoal in here, why not? And let's see, this is going to be enough copper for 20 electronics. I have the organic resin for 30 electronics, I have enough epoxy for 30 odd electronics. I am going to need, however, 20 more gold ingots. So that, making 20, this is going to be 25 gold. I only actually need 15 gold, I think. I'm going to need 30 more, so 23 is 46. This is what I need for enough electronics for my, I hope. No, of course I need 60 total, huh? So that is 60 more. This is enough for 20 electronics. Math. So I need another 600. Another 40 copper ingots. I'll get to 40 though. And I'm gonna need like 30 total. And so I need 20 more. There you go. I need 80. With this smelted, I should have enough for my electronics. Unless my calculations are wrong, and that is very possible. Also gonna need 30 steel ingots. 8 screws. Glass, electronics. 80 concrete mix. There's 80. Let's see. No. Ah, I need 60 gold and 180 copper. Something over here. 20 for 20. I don't think I'm gonna have enough copper though. This is only enough gold for 30 electronics. Means I need that amount of gold. No, I won't have enough copper. So that means we're gonna have to visit another cave. This one here is now empty. If we do it the easy way for caves, we're just gonna say, you know, well, we have a quick look at Icarus Intel, and then we see there is a cave here, which I already emptied out. There is a cave here, which I also emptied out. There is, however, a cave here as well. And one over there. This one I think I emptied out already as well, but let's go have a look in that one. Come here. We go this way. You're gonna be set to follow, so you keep close the door there as well. That way. Roger. So let's go have a look over there. Okay. Once again, bringing the buffalo with the cart, so I can bring a lot of ore. Rather not tangle with a bear, although maybe my buffalo will be able to outrun him. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get it here. Nope. Now the buffalo, when he pulls a cart, he cannot jump, so I have to make use of ramps to get out of the like this one. Get out of the river. Let's consume some food already. There we go. See, animal food would have helped with the stamina regen for the buffalo, but since I'm gonna be rather close, I'm like, should be fine. Okay, here. This is a so-called hidden cave. This is the cave entrance with a stone in front. And you can quite clearly see it is a cave, if you know where you have to look at. Since this one was still completely closed up, that means I haven't been here. Easy to see. I'm gonna bring you inside the cave to keep you safe. Well, safe, obviously a relative term, especially if there are worms like this one. Okay, there's the other one. This cave template, if there is an exotic node, they tend to be there. Seeing as there is no exotic node, means there's no, not there, means there's no exotic node in this here cave. Well, at least there's no beehive either. Beehives in this cave template tend to be around here. Anyway, we go mine. The most important one for me right now is the copper. Torch broke. So give me a new torch. Makes it slightly easier to see in a cave, eh? Yeah, I know you wanna come closer, but... Oh, I'm out of sticks. I try and find a cave and it takes me forever to find. Yeah, like I said, if you know what you have to look for, it does make it easier to find the caves. So, high cliffs. There should be... here's a spell. There you go. High cliffs, because like the shallow cliffs there is not enough room for a cave. And then look for either like an open cave, where you can walk straight walk into, or the cave with a rock wall here, which is quite easily to see because there's this very flat piece of rock. But like I said, you can also use Icarus Intel website to see where the caves are. I've been using that website basically since the beginning. Also gives you the option to per mission to see what you're gonna need. You need to build or to kill or whatever. Especially with building missions, if you have to like build a base somewhere with certain benches in. If you look at Icarus Intel to see what you need, you can prepare everything in base. And then you can bring all the benches and everything straight away with you when you're traveling to the location for that mission. Does make it slightly easier, because you don't have to run back to base to actually craft everything. And normally you have to like travel to the location, and then it'll tell you what you need to make bench wise. You have to go back to your base to make all the benches, because Intel is gonna tell you what you're gonna need to craft, so you can craft it in advance and bring it with you. It saves you a bit of traveling. Let me quickly go on the mount to reset the cave debuff timer. Trying not to hit the buffalo, huh? Out this here cave. Or copper, more welcome. More copper is more better. For electronics you need 3 copper to 1 ore gold to make electronics. So early game you'll be struggling for copper for your electronics. But once you get the deep vein drills running, then you can like start stocking up on copper. I have a couple of open world bases where I have like hundreds of copper stored in my base. Let's make it slightly easier. Let's see where we are there. So over there's another rather big cave. Yeah, that one already emptied out. I still have plenty of room in my buffalo, so let's go check out the other cave as well. Hey, hold on. For a second, here is a cave debuff. Ah, that's the cave over here, which already emptied out. The hitbox of the cave sticks out above the terrain a little bit. Alrighty, let's go and empty ourselves out another cave. Gonna be down there, isn't it? Yeah. So we better go down here. Walk a little bit so my buffalo can regenerate some stamina. I try to prevent my mounts to completely run out of stamina, because then it takes a couple of seconds extra before it starts regenerating again. And if I have to run from an enemy, I rather have the stamina to actually do so. There's the cave. See, again a closed cave. But you see this line here. It makes it kind of obvious, again, if you know what you're looking for, makes it kind of obvious there is a cave here. Okay, so we can go in here, can't we? Can we? Come on. Okay, I think I have to make the entrance a little bit higher. If you make it, if you have only a small entrance here, bears for example can't get in. So you are safe in the cave for bears. If you make the... No, come on. A bit wider at the bottom, then I think. But I want to be able to bring the buffalo cart in, so I'm gonna have to make the entrance a little bit wider now. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah. Takes a bit of effort, but we got there. One worm down. Hey, what do we have here? Iron. 2 and silica. Cool. I hear bees. Hey, exotics. I'd rather kill the worm before killing the bees. The bee debuff is only annoying. There's the beehive, by the way. Where the poison from the worms is actually dangerous. Nice. bees get stuck there. Okay. There's the beehive. I want my arrows back. Grab the bee stuff and let's start mining. Yeah. Exotics. Always handy to buy workshop stuff. So the beehives, if you don't want to have the bees swarm you, take out the beehive before the bees swarm. So in range, just shoot them with bow and arrow. Take them out at range and then the bees won't swarm. So you won't have to worry about the bees at all. But it does look like in this case the bees actually got stuck at the top of the cave. They don't seem willing to come down. So easy enough, so I don't have to worry about them. Oh, there's a iron node at the back here, which I didn't see straight away. Come on, buddy. There you go, can upload there. Yeah, let's see, this is the D2 keep it one cave. And it has a silica. And what was the other one? Lovely, it's gonna be even darker. Okay, tough luck. Reset the cave timer. And iron is the other one, right? Yes, an iron. Lots of caves have two DOVs, deep ore veins in them. Deep ore veins are good methods of passively generating resources once you place a drill on them. It happens while you're away somewhere else doing stuff. Also, mining these mineral nodes is generating what is called delta data. Delta data is a source of performance degradation. Like every single pickaxe hit is being registered and stored separately. This is all info that needs to be loaded into memory, so yeah, you're putting like it has to be loaded into memory, and then the game will performance will degrade. Has to calculate everything. Mining deep ore veins is not generating any delta data at all. So using that method and deep ore veins, you can mine resources whilst not negatively affecting the performance of your game. Now this delta data for these nodes, you can get rid of the delta data by running a thumper. Where's the spec? I saw a pickaxe. can pop up here for a sec. So running a thumper is gonna regenerate all your mineral nodes within the range of the thumper, thus getting rid of the delta data and restoring the resources. Keep in mind though, it's restoring the node, but the resource in the node is going to be randomized. You don't know what's going to respawn in a certain node. So you mine an iron node, and then you have it respawned by means of a thumper. It's not necessarily going to be iron again. It can be coal, for example. But at least it's getting rid of the delta data, so better for your performance, and you can mine it again. So resources and experience. Okay, that's this cave here. Almost. Coal tends to hide pretty well. Where's my buffalo? Where did he get stuck? Oh, there. Okay. This is where I want to go to, and this one I want as well. I have to wait for another level. So, bot in chat has been banned. Almost overlooked this one. There you go. Time to head back to base. Now in a storm animals are less perceptive. So there's that at least. Animals don't aggro on you as easily, as quickly. Do you use the drill in a cave? Yeah. Like this one had iron and silica, so I could, if I need silica, which I am gonna need, I could very well place a drill in that cave, yeah. So, when it comes to electric drills, what I used to do is I had all my power generation and power storage in my base, and I ran power lines all across the map. I stopped doing that. Extensive power networks and water networks as well tend to generate more lag. So this season here I started doing like place a solar panel and a battery close to the drill, and then hook up the drill. So basically make all a whole lot of small power networks. No, where am I? Let's go there. I was going to aluminum. Well, I could as well pick up the aluminum now though. So yeah, make lots of small power networks to power my drills. And this is what I'm gonna do on this open world as well. Will the drills stay? Yes, they will. They will stay in that location, and go. Okay, up here first. They will stay in the cave, and they will keep mining, keep drilling for resources as well. So even when I'm not close, the drills will still keep working. Come on, swim, swim, swim. And there we are. Lovely. Open the door. And we can go here. Good, good. Quickly sleep, so it's morning. Good. Now we can empty out the cart again. Put stone in there. Oh yeah. Set you back to wander. Straight away start smelting the copper and start smelting more iron. Yeah, stay on that side please, thank you. I'll add some lot of iron ore here. I can only store 100 more, I think, here. Yeah. So some more iron ore to go there. Is here empty? No, not by a long shot. Exotics can go in here. I'm gonna have to make another ore cabinet. I think I'm gonna make one exclusively for iron ore. Because that's what I have the most of. Iron ore is the most common ore after all. Almost full of iron ore straight away. Okay, I'll throw the bee stuff in this cupboard then as well. More iron ore to go there. Iron ore cabinet is completely full. Oh, vet you. Vet you. I can make some more wire, gold and copper wire. Gold wire, copper wire. Give me more oxide, more wood. I can make more organic resin. There you go. How's the epoxy doing? Need more epoxy. Now I can go 3 sap and sulfur for epoxy. And let's also go and cut down a couple more trees. You can use the wood for 3 sap. I'm gonna want a sulfur vein as well then. So I can go the 3 sap and sulfur route for epoxy. Now I played this game. I've played this game since beta weekends. This was before trees regenerated, before deep ore veins were a thing, etc, etc. So I'm old school and I'm like, I prefer to make my epoxy from crushed bone, because bones is an infinite resource. Before deep ore veins were a thing, before thumper was a thing, etc. Like silver was a finite resource, as well as wood, by the way. So I tend to not want to make silver by making tree sap. Oh, wrong bench. By making tree sap from wood and using silver and tree sap. But yeah, nowadays silver and tree sap is actually a viable source of epoxy. This can go in here. Electronics wise, yeah, I'm gonna run out of epoxy. I'm gonna need 200 sulfur. Do I have a sulfur deep vein marked already? Let me check my notes. Yes, there is the cave in the E3 Keep It 9er. Must be that one there. Silver and coal in that cave. So we need a drill. For drills we need our electronics and our copper. So you know what? I found a copper deep vein and a sulfur deep vein. So let's just make two of them drills first. I need a copper wire for the drills, and I need a copper ingot for the drills. And I can make two more drills. I'm gonna need nope. The biofuel containers as well. And only need 25. Dus he's gonna. Right, drills. Should be able to make two. I can't because I'm short 6 epoxy. Alright. A good and rather cheap way to make biofuel is fiber. This gives the added bonus, if you mine fiber with your sickle, of getting seeds as well. Seeds can be used for seed animal food for your mines. So, picking up the sticks as well. Like I said, sticks for tree sap. Gonna need tree sap for the biofuel as well. So, gonna need a lot of sticks. Sticks can be gotten from these small trees. Sticks and fiber. Use your axe so you have a bit more yield. Small trees are considered foliage, so if you have the option foliage respawn enabled in the game settings, small trees do respawn upon prospect reload. So small trees is basically an infinite source of sticks and fiber. Foliage respawn also respawns foliage as the name says, these bushes and stuff. So, endless source of fiber. Infinite, I should say, infinite source of fiber. You don't have to worry about running out of sticks and or fiber anymore. Nice change, I have to say. I like the change. It's just a bit of a grind, getting all the small trees and bushes and everything, but I wanted just to pick up the stick. Nah, should be good. So, we harvest a bunch of fiber. Which you can use in conjunction with the tree sap to make the biofuel. Steaks can be turned into biofuel, spoiled meat, I think spoiled plants as well. Actually lots of sources for biofuel. But like I said, if you're collecting fiber seeds, you're getting a lot of fiber as well. This is a good source for me at least for biofuel. I tend to use it quite a lot. Should replace this one with the concrete. So I don't have to repair it no more. Okay. So, drop off fiber. Drop off some sticks. Add some more wood here. More sticks to drop in here. I have 1,000, so I can make 200 more sticks. Cool, cool. And place the fiber here. Should already go forth and put the biofuel drill on the silver, you know, so it can start drilling for silver already. I'm gonna need it for my epoxy anyway for more electronics. So. Let's do it. Quickly get rid of this one. I'm gonna need a localized terraforming device at some point to like respawn the trees or regenerate the trees. Shocking, hey! Shocking experience for this here deer. I think I gave him a jump scare. More fiber. There's the food stuff. I'll give this for food. Ah, look, I have my fertilizer, which I can turn into gunpowder. Give me one of these. Didn't I craft my drills already? Oh no, discard the first one. Wood to drop off. So, silver. Not in this cave then. What is in this cave actually? I don't think there's a deep vein in here. No, there's no deep vein in this here cave, okay. Hold on. This E2. So there must be... well, this is closer, I'd say. E2 keep at 3. I'll place a biofuel drill here then. So, deploy. AQ, start mining. On the way back I'll mine a silver node or two if I see it. Thought I passed some of them. It's also got some silica, we can always use more silica. There's silver. $198 silver, not bad, not bad. Grab 2 silver from the mortar and pestle. And then we can make ourselves a stack of epoxy. Two. Make that. Drop another 103 sap in here. Now one stack of, one row of items, in this case fiber, is enough to fill one biofuel can. So one row and 103 sap. So you can see I am gonna need quite a bit more 3 sap and fiber. Anyway. No, I wanted another drill first. There you go. For the copper. And then the next one is gonna be this one. For which I need 24 more steel. $8, 84 and 60 electronics. 150. Give me like 10 more gold. This is gonna be 200. I want like 300 more. There is 60 copper. There's going to be enough for 40 electronics. I have enough organic resin and enough epoxy for 40 electronics. I have enough resin for 60 electronics. Not enough epoxy though, so I'm going to need more epoxy then as well. I'm 10 copper short. Do I have any more copper ore? I don't. gonna be 10 copper ingots short. So that's why we are gonna place the drill on the copper deep vein, which is an E4 keep at 8. Thereabouts. Let's set this one for copper. So when we get closer, we can use the scanner to straight away get to the copper without having to look around too much. So let's go run to the copper vein location. On the way back we'll collect more fiber. Bear somewhere on the left, ignoring it. Can't be bothered. Yeah, back in the days I was like early gameplay years ago. I was like, oh, there is a bear. I hear a bear. I already know I am gonna die because of that bear. Let's try and keep hidden. Right nowadays, you hear a bear and it's like, yeah, I can't be bothered. Or you go, hey, a bear, let's go and kill it. Sometimes I do long back to the olden days, you know. It was fun, more challenging when bears were still like dangerous. Okay, easiest way is to go over there. So at some point I will make stairs going up out of the river, make it of concrete so I don't have to repair it all the time. Pretty spot on. Right. Go start mining copper. And we go back there. Plenty of foliage around here. That's why I love using fiber for biofuel. It's an easy to come by a resource. Grab the small trees. Mining more fiber. Full on slots, eh? 2k fiber. 2k plus. Which is like 10 stacks of fiber to go into the biofuel composter. 10 stacks, that is enough for 2 cans of biofuel. So I need a corresponding 200 tricep. Which, guess what? I don't have at the moment, I think. I don't think I have it. Alright, almost back at base. Now we can offload the fiber. I have enough fiber to fill this all up. I don't have the tricep for it though. So here's another 100 tricep coming up. Bet you. Bet you. I'm gonna need epoxy. That means 400 tricep and 200 sulfur. I have 100 tricep and no sulfur. Gold ore, I hardly use gold ore, so I could as well smelt it. Okay, I'm gonna need 60 copper ingots, so I need another 20 copper ore to make enough electronics for the electric furnace. And then I'm gonna need more power generation, so I need more electronics there. Again, electronics is the your weak point early game. Okay, let's go do some more hunting. Shut up. You wanna die? Well, it doesn't matter whether or not you want to die. You're gonna die anyway. Good. Okay, skin ya. And I need the bones. 800 bone for 100 epoxy. Hello, bye. Okay, grab you. I'm thinking if I could down to 3 or 2. Use wood to make sticks, to make tricep, which I can then use with sulfur, what I don't have at the moment, to make more epoxy. So let's see if we come across a sulfur node. I'll grab the sulfur as well. Alrighty, more bones, love it. Skin you. I'm gonna have to repair my knife and my oh, it's full. Dropped it. I'd rather have the bone than the meat. Have to repair my sickle as well. can't you do anything? You're full again? Wow. Okay. And missed that jump again, as I tend to do. I'll come in through this side, who cares? Repair you. Drop off the wood. Drop off some bone, so I can make more crushed bone. Some leather and fur to drop off. Meat to cook. Meat to turn into biofuel. I'll store the bacon. I'll leave the door open. Should be fine. We'll see. Alright, let's see. I can actually have a look at a cave hereabouts. Just make sure there is no deep ore vein in there. Okay, don't do those. There's the cave. Again, quite easily recognizable. Oh yeah, this is silver and the coal. Already checked. Silver and coal in there. Check. Okay, let's see. Can we find any silver lying around on the ground? There's some salt I can grab. Silica I can grab. Nothing there. Oh, back in the days when you got stuck behind these small trees. That was a very good change where they removed the hitboxes from the small trees. Man, it was annoying running through the forest back in the days. Bye. Yeah, running around in the forest and getting stuck behind every single little tree. Quite happy they removed those hitboxes there. And that is putting it mildly. Goodbye to both of you. Nothing to eat. So we consume some food. Grab this. Skin you. Grab it all. Bones. Just a bit over 200 bones. So there's like 100 crossbone, which is 25 epoxy, which is not enough by a long shot. Any silver here? Doesn't look like it. no silver. Skin you. The beacon. Should make a cooking station. I can feed my mounts raw prime meat, but if I have cooking station I can turn them into steaks, and then you have like, I can't grab that all, and then you can like give them more food with the same amount of prime meat. Let's swim up here, shall we? Let's see what is up here. Should be able to get up here, right? Or not. Or am. Come on, there you go. I have to stay at the edge of the waterfall. Just follow the edge of the water, otherwise you can't get up. Like if you go too far towards the mountain here, you might end up behind the waterfall and then you still can't get up. It's always a bit tricky. Okay, then we go this side. Nope. Can't do it proper. Too bad though. I kind of wanted to see what's up there. Oh well. Can try that waterfall. I do hear a bear up there, so that's going to be fun. Especially since I have a sprained leg, so I'm slow. You can even go further up there, huh? Let's have a look behind here. It looks like an interesting base location as well, if only it wasn't so far away from everything else. Give me my ghost image, please. Come on. Thank you. And grab you again. Grab you. And can grab you back. Lovely. I'm on top of the world. Well, not really, but... Okay, seen enough. Am I glad there was enough water there? Yeah, I'm not gonna jump here. I might try jumping here. Question is, will I get far enough? Let's see. Yeah, good. Try to avoid the majority of the piranhas, because their debuff is a tad annoying, the flashing of the screen. Not really the speed debuff too much, but more like the flashing of the screen. Gonna be annoying. Well, silver though. What am I gonna leave behind? This. moment I rather have sulfur. 2 sticks I can leave behind. 12 more, huh? 55 leather. No, I'll drop the bacon. Okay. Let's head back to base. I can turn wood into sticks. Sticks into tree sap. Tree sap together with this here sulfur into epoxy. Bee tree, I'm gonna go around, don't want to get rid of them. Bees, I mean, I could, but I don't have the slots anyway. And since I have no greenhouse yet, I have no use for bees yet either. And we're almost back home. Good, good. So, let's drop 200 sulfur in there. The rest can go in here. Got some more bones. I can make 200 more crushed bone. There you go. I have only 100 tree sap. So I'm gonna want some more. Bed here. Bed here. Carpentry bench. Give me 2000 more sticks. It's daytime again. Salt the meat. Fill up here. Let's cook some bacon as well. But why not? Bake. Cook. Ah, you're done. Okay. 63. I have enough for 60 here. Yep. So I need my epoxy. So grab the sticks. We need more sticks though. Plenty more. Actually, I can go grab some copper, because I know I'm gonna need some more copper. So let's go grab ourselves some copper. Hold on. You can be set to... Oh. So I said something about wanting to make a stairs going out of the river again. I'm out of steel. Out of steel. Wow. Well, guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $600 iron ore and 100 coal is 100 steel bloom. Let's go. Grab some more sticks. gonna be enough for another 303 sep. Smelt me the steel bloom, please. Need some more rebar. So he gave me like 70 more rebar. That's 7 steel ingots. Seven. Make a rebar. 7. There we go. Can make a bunch more of these. 8 more. Then I have 10 total. This should be enough for and to make a stairs leading out of the river. Maybe even both sides. Yeah, these are quite steep embankments. I mean, I could make one here only and then just go around. It might actually be easier. I think I'm gonna do that. I think this is gonna make things easier for myself. Oh. It is better green weather event. I'll ignore the green weather. Good. And 300 more tree sap, 400, so I can make the 100 epoxy with it. Good. Did I have some sheet animal food? I do. So we are actually going to give you some of that. For you, you're still cooking. Okay, I'll wait for this one and then I'll cure the epoxy before I go out. Put my mount so to get the extra shared experience. 10 seconds. And then we can cure the epoxy. Good. There's a more. Come on, don't run away. There you go. Hey, close. There we go. Since I'm not planning on bringing back a whole lot of stuff, I'm taking the moa faster than the buffalo. Way faster, I might add. So, you said to... Oh, you know what I forgot? To bring the concrete ramps. Darn. Okay. Next time if I don't forget. This just means I have to run around a lot more. Oh, here I can get up. Got me. Past my drill. This is why I want beacons. $53 only, huh? I have a new can of biofuel. There you go. Don't really need it yet, but they do swim a bit faster, but on dry land I am way faster. Fly by horse. I'm gone. Well, at least these 53 copper ore is going to give me like 25, 26 copper ingots. So I can make a couple more electronics. From here you should be able to jump up the ramp. You used to be able to. There you go. You can be set to wander. Reduce jump stamina cost for you. Smelt the copper ore. Gonna need more trees up here. I have to restart this part. There's my epoxy. Can make 200 more tree sap. The epoxy can go in here. Good. Copper ingots. I need 10 more. There's my 10. I can turn these into copper wire. Then it should give me enough wires to make the full 60 electronics I need for my electric furnace. Question though. I'm producing 4K, I'm using 2500, and electric furnace is using 2500, so I don't produce enough electricity to run both deep freeze and electric furnace. So as soon as I use electric furnace, deep freeze doesn't have enough power no more, and will of this start, food will start decaying. Okay, this means I need more electronics so I can make another water wheel. Ten electronics, so there's 30 copper ingots, which I don't have. Gonna need more copper. And gonna need like 10 gold. So yeah, I can make the furnace, you can place it, just don't hook it up yet, so you don't accidentally use it. Oh well, let's go make ourselves some more organic resin. Heck, this one might put the power over the edge already. No, good. Phew. Okay, exactly enough. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, yeah, make. Grab those. Actually, I'm gonna replace the one. Where did I place it? Here. With the concrete as well. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do this, and I make it a stair straight away. There you go. Back here. Boom. I have plenty of steel again now, so let's make a bit more rebar. And I'll make a couple more of the concrete ramps. One more and I'm out of concrete ramps. Yeah. Go figure. Oh well. Silica, we have like a 106. Okay, let's see. Simple quest, hunt, farming, I don't want to do either of them, so grab and buy. There we go. Give me your resources, please. Thank you very much, appreciate it. I need more tree sap in the biofuel composter, huh? Kinda forgot about that. So let's throw some in. Some steaks to turn into biofuel as well. No. Bye. No need to spend an arrow on you. Good. The meat I can use to make biofuel from. Good, good. No. Pickles, please. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Wolf. How are you doing? You're slightly dead, aren't you? Come on, around the rock. I'm here. Come on then. Bye bye. I have two. Where's the second one? Oh, there. Good. Let's skin them both. Any more other animals volunteering to get dissected and like converted into the highest metals? Animals like this wolf over here. Looks like my food bus ran out, although they're still here. Oh, they just ran out. They didn't have a timer on them anymore. Sounds like a wolf, so I don't need my bow. Or wolves don't run away. I hear a moa. Moas don't run away either, so nice and easy prey as well. Hello. Bye. Hey. What? Next. Very friendly of those moas to just line up. Very friendly. So, if I can't grab everything, I'll just drop a stack of steaks. Like so. I'd rather have the bones, to be honest. Drop more steaks. I'll drop a stack of leather as well. See, I needed a room for the bones. Let's head back to base. Turn the bones into crushed bone, which we in turn can turn into epoxy. Bones go there. I need a bit more bones. More bacon to cook. How's this doing? And there you go. Drop leather, drop fur, or drop, put it there. Spoiled plants can go in here. Spoiled meat can go in here. There you go. Meantime, I can grab this bacon, salt it. The remaining bacon can go in the deep freezer. Yeah. Drop that in there. I have 16 copper ingots. It is like 5 electronics. 5 electronics worth. For water we only need 10, huh? Yeah. Rice is easy. Oh, and another 5 here. Another 5 copper for nails. Well, I can already make the nails then. Repair the knife. Well, let's repair this axe as well. Need some more sticks for flint arrows. You know what? Let's go once more for the copper. And this time I have my ramps on me, so we can actually make the stairs in and out the river. Let's grab this one again, just in case. Yeah, it does make a difference. Okay, let's go again. Map-wise, yep. So, you set to follow. I'm gonna start deploying these. Good. Okay, gonna need one more then. There you go. Is this gonna be enough? No. Yeah, from here I can easily just walk around here. That's fine. 31, so there's another 15 copper ingots. Okay, and from here, roughly north. Well, actually, yeah, north-ish, just a bit east of north. Quite a bit east of north. Don't get stuck behind here. Come on. Do a little zigzag. Little zigging and a little zagging. No, you can go stand in the corner here. There you go. Easy enough. You set to wander whilst I go deal with whatever it is that's attacking my base. Bear, of all things. Okay, come on, no, around. Yeah, coming, around, this side, hello. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, you're aggroed on my mouse, eh? I don't like that. Stuck there. Shocking experiences that might be. Next time, please do not attack my base. You did attack something, you did damage something. But what is it that you did damage? Ah, the beam here. Good. Now, let's take you apart. Such the dramatic dying sequence. I know, right? Like, how did he get a jump scare when I was pelting him with arrows already? I mean, and welcome, Archimedes. How you doing today? Ah, cool. I have enough for another 100 epoxy. Let's pet the both of you for this extra experience. I think you got a level, will you? Yeah, see you did. More blunt armor, blunt attack. Blunt trauma. Copper ore. Steaks. Doing well, how are you? I'm doing fine. A bit struggling as usual for materials, but then again, it is early game, so no wonder I'm struggling for materials. 10 steel, half a stack of stone, stack of wood. And it's always the same, you know, early game. These can go there, these can go there. Stack of wood, half a stack of stone, and the steel. All I need is 10 electronics. So I can already make the gold bar. I need 30 copper ingots. 11 here, so I need 19 more. 14, so I need 5 more. Ah, I'm gonna be 3 short. Okay. Three copper ingots short. Oh well. Let's refill you. Which reminds me, I did do a simple quest earlier today. Which did net me like 100 Ren. Okay, oxygen tank. Don't forget to take the oxygen tank. Forgetting oxygen tank is bad. Or into the portland actually. Other side and then down, okay. Hello. I went to the left, to the right this time instead of to the left. Good night. Lay still so I can skin ya. Thank you. Now I was on my way to the pod over here to grab the beacon. Nice. Only for the beacon you could grab the beacon and then abandon the quest. However, I do want to grab the stuff from the chest inside the base as well. Funny how bears don't track you when you're charging, but jaguars do. I know, right?
Clear area.
You won't be able to joust jaguars. Likely you are able to joust bears. I mean, bears do more damage than jags, if they hit you. So I'm kind of glad you can joust the bears. But polar bears, they do track you quite a lot actually. Don't slide down, I want to go up. Jump up here, can I go up? Can't. Okay, guess what we do? We just use a couple of these. Those, because I do want them back. Good. Only halfway there. Okay, I'll go around once more then. Should be able to go up here if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, good. Shoo! Why am I not able to walk in? I repaired both the floor and the ramp. It was because of the door. What do you have? Gilly feet, armor, and iron hammer. Cool. I'm gonna swap those out. And let's actually start picking up the stuff already. Not sure today because the base is too damaged. Oh, there's the bear. I wonder if the bear cubs come and attack me and I kill them, and but they aggro on me, right? Will this alert the bear then as well? It might. $81 is enough, good. Heh, bear cubs going after wildlife. Funny. Would especially be fun if the bear cubs decided to go after the adult bear. I definitely want this one. Destroy all these, destroy all these, destroy all these. I have to do the pillars, the beams. Hey, what you doing there? Big boom. No. Bad boy. Destroy these. There's too much stuff in the way here. Nothing there. Don't have to worry about that. Although we did see in the previous abandoned base quest we did, that the buffaloes actually aggroed on us. That was interesting. Something I had not seen before. Destroy this pod. We get as reward. I'll go for this. Strawberry seeds.
Clear area.
Don't have strawberry seeds yet, so... Right. Now we can go back to... there. Now I can grow strawberries without me having to buy strawberry seeds from the workshop. So I consider that a positive. Boom. Ow. Apparently the water wasn't deep enough. Oh well. Good thing I didn't jump from much higher. Took out over half my health today. Meh. Where had I put here? Put you in there for now as well. This can go there. You need these no more. Fatty T-bones can go in here. Lovely. And you go there, and then I can drop some sticks in here. Make epoxy. You like epoxy? And we now have another beacon, which is good. We can place it at the copper drill. This we can put there. So we need some more copper ingots. But there's actually something for a next time. It's midnight here and I do have to work in the morning, so I'm actually gonna call it for today. Tomorrow, patch notes and update. So, patch notes discussion first and then gameplay after. Co-op, probably continuing our storyline missions. So, in the meantime, I won't leave you without any Icarus. I'll have a look for people to raid who are playing Icarus. And so you won't have to go without Icarus. Let's see. Ooh, DARPA. DARPA's playing Icarus. Cool, cool. Let's have a quick raid then. In the meantime, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. If you did enjoy watching me play and want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. A like would be appreciated as well. Other than that, like I said, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time and I hope I will see you folks around.
Well,
It's gotta be
we're just gonna wait.